Hello everyone, I am Rachel from mercifulmornings.com, and on this channel you will find the education, encouragement, and support that you need for online teaching and just for daily life. And today we are continuing our series on the class types that you can teach on Outschool, specifically for Outschool. So if you haven't already, be sure you subscribe and hit that bell so that you will be notified whenever these new videos pop up. You won't miss any tips and tricks and helpful things for online teaching. And today I just want to jump right into that next class type, which is ongoing classes. Okay, so we've done an intro of the 4 types. You've got your one-time, multi-day, ongoing, which is today's topic, and flexible. So if you've missed these other videos, check the description box below. They are linked there. I'll have some iCards pop up so you can go back and review those if you need them. But today I want to talk about ongoing classes because they are completely different from the first 2 we've already talked about. With the one-time classes, it's a set date, you're done. Multi-day classes, you have a start date, you have an end date with a few in between. With ongoing classes, here comes my fancy card. Are you ready? Boom. There it is. Ongoing classes. There's your specs. That's what you need to know. There's no end date with ongoing classes. Now, can you set a date that it ends? Yes, of course, you don't have to teach for eternity. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But the idea with an ongoing class is you are meeting every week, okay? This is a weekly class that parents pay for like it's a subscription. So they sign up for your class by Sunday for the following week. Every subscription, every ongoing class renews on Sunday. So when a parent sees your ongoing class, they want to be part of it, they sign up by Sunday and are charged for the next full week. Now let's talk about all the things that this entails because it's kind of complicated and I want to make sure you've got it down. I've got a few notes here in front of me. I'm going to be referencing to make sure I hit all the high points and we get it all. So when you choose to do an ongoing class, this works well for things where you do not need to build knowledge, okay? Art classes, discussion groups, social clubs. This needs to be something where kids can hop in, hop out. They don't need to have learned anything beforehand necessarily. Maybe you are interested in a certain topic that you are discussing, but it's not like you had to have read these chapters of this book before you can come and meet with us. So it needs to be something that can come in and out each week if they need to. It's a more flexible in and out of a class, okay? Once you choose to have a class as ongoing, you cannot change it to one-time or multi-day. An ongoing class is an ongoing class. If you want a fixed time multi-day class of that same topic, you have to create a different class that is a multi-day class. So once it's ongoing, that's it. That's what you have. So there is a fixed rate. This is how the payment works, okay? You have a fixed rate that you charge per week, per student. Now they recommend for ongoing classes, you meet once a week. You can do more than that. You could meet twice a week if you wanted to, every week. That's up to you, but you're not charging per class within the week. You're charging for the week. So if you meet once, it's this rate. If you meet twice, it's still this rate. And the parents pay, like I mentioned, it's like a subscription, so they pay for the week. So even if you have 2 classes, they come one and they don't come the other, they're still paying for the whole week, whether they come to both sessions or not. So you get paid for the week for each student that enrolls for that week. Now, again, like a subscription, once they sign up, they will be charged again every Sunday for the upcoming week until they cancel it, okay? There's a different refund policy here. It's not like they get charged for the week and then they don't show up and then they get a refund. It doesn't work that way. Now, you as the teacher, if they request it, can offer a refund, but that's completely up to you. If they miss 3 consecutive meetings, Outschool will automatically cancel their subscription. So again, those 3 meetings that they didn't come to, if they do not request a refund, or even if they do and you're like, sorry, you took a slot that another kid could have filled, it's up to you whether or not you refund that money, but Outschool will not be doing so. So keep that in mind as your students do come in and out. You want to kind of keep track of who's there, who signed up, who didn't show up, things like that, because you may get contacted by parents if they were like, oops, we didn't come, can we have our money back? That's on you. So kind of have that in mind as you're going. When you do your description for these classes, you want to be sure you list out what you are talking about or what you are covering, what you are doing in your classes. So maybe you're doing an art class and you meet every single week, once a week, and you want to do different crafts each week. You can say it in a way where you can rotate the same activities if you wanted to. Maybe for the month of May, we are going to do paper crafts. For the month of June, we're going to do pottery crafts. July, painting. You can line it out that way. You can also say for the first week of each month, okay, maybe you rotate and do a few weeks and then do it all again the next month. So the first week of each month, we will do this activity or have this topic. The second week of each month. So it's up to you how you schedule your events, but keep in mind they cannot build on previous weeks. It's got to be something that somebody can jump into that week and do whatever it is that you're offering or talk about whatever it is that you're talking about. Okay, so line it out what you are doing, describe your activities, but do so in a way that it's either week by week. Not week 1, week 2, week 3, because it's just going to keep going. How many weeks are you doing? But the first week of the month, the second week, or the month of whatever it is, okay? So that's how you're going to do your descriptions for these. You will still manually create your meeting dates and times for these classes. So even though it's an ongoing class, you still need to choose those dates. So if you're meeting on Tuesdays at 10 a.m., you need to select the dates. Tuesday at 10 a.m. on this date, and this date, and this date, and this date, and try to do at least 4 weeks out so that parents can plan ahead for that. You can do more than that if you know you're doing an entire semester of Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, then you can go ahead and open those and parents can sign up for it. If you need to skip a week, maybe you're going on vacation, you're going to be out of town, it's a holiday, whatever it is, you absolutely can skip a week. Don't open the slot for that week. Parents just will not be charged for that week. Okay, so that is an option. You can have an ongoing class and skip a week. That's a big question a lot of people have. So I want you to know that is okay. Also, if you need to cancel a week, if something comes up, you need to do so before Sunday, if at all possible. Now, emergencies happen. You can always message the parents that are enrolled. But if you think you're going to need to cancel a week, do it before Sunday, because Sunday is when they get charged for that upcoming week. So have that in mind if at all possible to do it that way. Now you can also select to stop the ongoing class after a certain date. Maybe you start something in the summer and you want it to be ongoing through the summer, but when fall hits, you have a different plan. That class won't be offered anymore. So maybe you say stop after August 31st and you want to start something new in September. That's fine. The class will be ended at that time and you won't schedule any more sections after that date. Parents won't be charged after that date. It makes it nice and clean. So you can, if you have something in mind like that, you can set it up that way. So I believe those are all the basics of ongoing classes. It's a lot, it's different. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you do have some class ideas in mind of what you would like to do for an ongoing class, I would love to hear about it. Comment below. If you are not yet on the Outschool party team and you feel like this would be a fun thing to do or a good way for you to make some money at home, email me, mercifulmornings@gmail.com, and there is an application link below that will connect us in the system. However, I will not get your contact information that way. So be sure you email me. Let me know that you're wanting to apply, and that way you will get my resources, you will get my coaching services. On my website, mercifulmornings.com, I do have an application checklist that is free for you. I have a course creation template that is free for you. Get in there, put in your email address, download it, and that should help you as you are applying and getting your classes ready to teach with Outschool. If this was helpful, be sure to like the video. It lets other people know that it's good information to have. Share it with whoever you think might benefit from it. And I'm going to wrap it up for today and see you guys next time. Remember, there is always hope. So choose joy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.